Hello and welcome back to another video on my channel. This Algeria-Cameroon case, which started out as a simple request for a replay because of bad refereeing, has spiralled out of control into something rather unbelievable. We've now got, well, in today's news, we've got Hafid Derradji, the world-renowned, respected, probably top-tier Algerian journalist and commentator for beIN Sports, Hafid Derradji, saying that in an article that he wrote in an Arabic newspaper, he was the author, he said this, his words, and he's confirmed this, that he says in the FAF's report to FIFA, the FAF, the Algerian FA, supplied photo and video evidence of Bakary GASSAMA meeting Samuel Eto'o's, not Eto'o himself, but his people, his team, his intermediaries, meeting Eto'o's people in Rabat, and then GASSAMA travelling to Tunis before going to Algiers for the game. And Derradji, and by the way, Hafid Derradji, is not going to put his neck on the line and say something as big as this if it's not true, because he could ruin and tarnish his reputation. He's gone out and said that we've got evidence, and we've supplied evidence of GASSAMA meeting Eto'o's people in Rabat. Why did GASSAMA not travel straight to Algeria for the game? I don't really understand. Why has he gone to Rabat, then to Tunis, then to Algiers? It's just very, very, very suspicious. So Derradji's come out and spoken about this and saying this isn't rumour. And we're not saying corruption, by the way. Make that clear. The word corruption is not being used here. We're just simply stating that GASSAMA met Eto'o's people in Morocco before the second leg in the World Cup qualifier. So that's come out from Derradji, and I think Derradji is very reliable. There's all sorts of other videos going around of payments, PayPal, bank statements. I didn't believe any of that. Nothing of that was confirmed. But if Derradji's come out and saying this, it's probably spot on. So we know, and the FAF have supplied evidence, that GASSAMA's meeting Eto'o's people in Morocco. We don't know. The second point we've learned today is we know that GASSAMA refereed 2 Cameroon games at AFCON. He certainly refereed Cameroon-Egypt, which Egypt won on penalties. Remember Gabaski, the goalkeeper, saving all those penalties. He's come out and spoken about threats GASSAMA made to the Egypt team against Cameroon, and how I think the Egypt manager did he get sent off to the stands? GASSAMA, was it GASSAMA that sent Carlos Queiroz off and made Queiroz miss the final from the touchline? All sorts of allegations being made by Gabaski against GASSAMA for that semi-final refereeing performance. So that's come out. Ultimately, the Gambian Football Association have now also come out, and they recently made a complaint after Cameroon FA made a complaint. Gambian FA made a complaint defending their referee, because it's called Bakary GASSAMA. He's not actually from Cameroon. We forget the guy's from Gambia, and Gambia actually had a pretty good tournament. They got to the quarterfinals. They did very, very well, and all the Gambians should be very proud. Again, nothing against Gambia or their people at all, but I've got a problem with your lad Bakary GASSAMA. They've come out with their statement, and FAF have once again tonight responded with another statement. 2 statements in 2 nights responding to another FA. And once again, FAF have done a job. They've hit the nail on the head. So this is the statement that the FAF released tonight in response to the Gambian FA's complaint. It reads, following the complaint of the Gambian Football Federation, to which the Algerian Football Federation, the FAF, was addressed, and through which it expresses the concerns about the referee Bakary GASSAMA, or full name Mr. Bakary Papa GASSAMA, who officiated the last game of the playoffs of the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 between Algeria and Cameroon in Blida on March 29th. This refers to Amara, the FAF president, had a telephone call today with the Gambian FA president, Mr. Lamine Kaba Bajo. So today our president had a phone call with the Gambian FA's president. The 2 men had a long discussion on the subject, where each party explained their position, in particular the Algerian party, and we're saying we recalled that it's an absolute right to introduce a complaint relating to refereeing, having weighed on the importance of the meeting of the World Cup qualifier. So we've told the Gambians, listen, we've got every right to complain against your referee because he was out of order. And it doesn't matter, his nationality is irrelevant, it doesn't matter where the ref's from, his performance is what's being questioned. At the end of their discussions, marked by courtesy, the two presidents of each FA promised each other to work on their own to calm the situation and to leave things in their strictly regulatory context, while preserving the good relations that have always been maintained since always the federations of the two countries. Now remember, there's a backstory because Belmadi's first game managing Algeria was against Gambia. It was in Gambia, and that game got delayed by 2 hours because of problems by the Gambian organisational team, making too many fans in the stadium, sitting on the pitch because there's no space in the stand. So this goes way back to 4 years ago. But we've come out and we've said, again, we told the Cameroon FA last night, we've got nothing to hide. We've told the Gambian FA tonight, we've got nothing to hide. We are transparent, out in the open, and we are not giving up on this case. Now, when are we going to hear a decision? Lots of whispers about this May the 5th date, okay? The reason May the 5th is floating around is because that's 2 weeks directly from April 21, the original meeting date. And that's because with the way the rules and regulations are set out, you're expected to see a decision made within 2 weeks of that meeting. So that's why May the 5th's been thrown around. And that's why on May the 4th, the day prior to that, Algerians are preparing their third protest and demonstration outside the FIFA headquarters in Switzerland the day before. So again, part of the Algerian FA's sort of complaint to the FIFA refereeing committee, we know a part of that complaint now consists of photo and video evidence of Gassama meeting Eto'o's people in Rabat, and the fact that he travelled there and then to Algiers. And that's crucial, meeting Eto'o's people, not going to Rabat to, you know, just have a nice little holiday and then come to Algeria. We're talking meeting Eto'o's people. Now for me, this is getting out of hand. The BBC have published an article today against Belmadi, ridiculous. But we will keep fighting, we will keep pushing. We're not going to let this go. For years we've looked at this World Cup and we said, Algeria, it would be like a home World Cup. We could get to a quarter-final. It's just a shame. But anyway, we'll wait and see. All we can do is wait. This is an ever-going story. This game happened at the end of March. We're nearly into May now. Okay, Ramadan's nearly finished. And we're still going on. And there's still new pieces of information coming out. A part of me just wants it all to end. I feel like I want to put this World Cup behind me, but I can't because every day something new comes out. We need to start planning friendlies. We know Morocco are playing America. We know Tunisia are playing Chile. Who are we playing? Let's play a Belgium in France again. Let's get a big friendly in Europe. Come on, guys. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on Derradji's comments and statements that Gassama was spotted in Morocco meeting Eto'o's people. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.